Hey, what is up guys? This is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the DC Comics Designer Series Darwyn Cooke Catwoman from DC Collectibles. Now taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Designer Series window box packaging. Turning the box around, we can see all four figures from this wave, including the Flash, Green Lantern John Stewart, Wonder Woman, and Catwoman. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here's Catwoman out of the box. And man, this figure really encapsulates the art style of Darwyn Cooke through a beautiful face and body sculpt. So with this figure finally in hand, let's take a closer look at Catwoman. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Catwoman here. Now again, what I do love, much like I discussed in my Wonder Woman video, her face is just beautiful. I think DC Collectibles did a really good job of capturing Darwyn Cooke's artwork in that face sculpt. I mean, that looks beautiful to me. Really nice crisp eyebrows. Beautiful big blue eyes. I mean, like total cat eyes right there. I think that looks really, really good. Love that a lot. Love her eyelashes. Big, bold, bright red lips. You even get some like eyeshadow in there. Goggles came out really nice. The paint apps and the actual lenses have really good paint apps. But I think that's just a beautiful looking face to me. And like I said, especially if you're a Darwyn Cooke fan of his artwork, I mean, I think you could totally appreciate that. It looks really, really good. Loving the cat suit on this. And real quick, she does come with one accessory, which is her whip, which I think is really, really cool. The fact that we actually get a real string attached to it, so that's awesome. Usually a lot of times we'll get like a rubber material or really soft plastic or whatnot, or something that's really stiff and rigid. But this was actually a flexible rope. You could just do whatever you want with it, and like I like to wrap it around her or something like that. So something like that, which is really cool. So glad that she at least comes with some type of accessory. It would have been cool to get something else like a jewel or something like that, but that's okay. As long as we get her whip, that's much better than the Wonder Woman figure. But the suit looks great. It's all single tone black. You know, we don't get different variations in paint, with the exception of like the silver zipper goes right here in the belt buckle. And what I do like the ring right here for the zipper by her neck, that's actually a metal ring, which is really cool. I'm glad I'm actually surprised they even did that. That's a little more than I would expect, honestly, from DC Collectibles, so that's really cool. But again, the bodysuit, just all these folds and creases in the suit, all along the stomach and the breast up here, going up in the arms and the legs. I mean, that all looks really, really good. It just really, like I said, it does capture the artwork beautifully. Got some Catwoman booty right there. Love this a lot. Love her boots. You got silver buckle right on there, which is really, really good. And you know, surprisingly, like, again with this figure, it may lack articulation a bit, but I mean, the beauty of this figure and the sculpt of it, in my opinion, more than makes up for it. So let's go over the articulation right now. So the head is on a ball joint, does roll around just like that. You get a nice rotation around there, so it does turn left and right. Does look up a bit, down even more so. Ball-like joint to the shoulder, so you go up and down, out just like that. Single bend at the elbow, and then you get a wrist swivel, rotates just like that. Nothing at the upper torso, and I complain about that a lot when it comes to figures. They should always have some type of waist. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at that. Do get a waist swivel in there. So I'm stupid, and it actually does something. So look at that. That's so much better. I wish the Wonder Woman figure had that. So we do get a cut right there. Allows it to go up, kick that far, and back even more so. And I'm not sure why some of these figures can kick forward less, but kick back way more. Like, that's crazy to me. They can't kick out whatsoever. No thigh cut in there. We get a single bend at the knee, which looks really good. And then we actually do get boot cuts right here to allow it to rotate the foot left and right just like that. So overall, I must say honestly, like I said, it does lack articulation, and for some reason, that's okay to me. I'm completely okay with that, because this, like I said, the sculpt of this figure and just the beauty of it more than makes up in the lack of sculpt. And just the fact that it actually does have some waist swivel in there and like a boot rotation just like that. I mean, you could already get her in more dynamic poses than other figures that wouldn't, you know, which is really appreciated. It really doesn't take a whole lot to really get a figure to stand out for something like that. But the beauty of her, I don't know why, I just fell in love with this piece. It's so good. So if you're a big Catwoman fan, or a big Darwyn Cooke fan, or just a big Batman fan, and you want a good Catwoman to stand with your Batman figures, I think you would absolutely love her. I think she would look beautiful and gorgeous on your shelves in your collection. So for a quick size comparison, here she is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DC UC Batman figure. And for your Catwoman comparison, here she is standing next to the Greg Capullo Designer Series Catwoman, as well as the Arkham Knight Catwoman, also from DC Collectibles. And for your Darwyn Cooke comparison, here she is standing next to 3 other female figures from this lineup, including Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl. And for another Darwyn Cooke comparison, here she is standing next to the Darwyn Cooke Batman figure, also from DC Collectibles. And just for fun, here she is standing next to little Lego Bat-Bomb. So there it is, guys. My review of the DC Comics Designer Series Darwyn Cooke Catwoman from DC Collectibles. And if you're a huge fan of Darwyn Cooke's art style and just looking for an overall beautiful figure of Catwoman, then this piece would look absolutely great on your shelf. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.